Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan battle video. In this video we are going to take a look at how you can EZA the physical LR Ginyu and also how you get him. So this is a battlefield currency LR unit and it was announced under the recent Virtual Dokkan Ultimate Clash, which you can find a guide to in the top right hand corner, that he will be receiving an Extreme Z Awakening. So this is the physical LR Ginyu or Captain Ginyu Force unit, and essentially you can awaken him from the battlefield shop. So it all occurs in the battlefield shop. So you need battlefield currency, which means you have to beat battlefield. So before you even contemplate this, make sure you can actually beat battlefield. If you cannot beat the Virtual Dokkan Ultimate Clash, then essentially you can't do this. So just a full heads up there. In terms of his details, he looks really solid. He's improved. He's got attack and defense of percentage base 77%. He now gains a buff per Ginyu Force category ally on the team. He also randomly changes key spheres to a rainbow type, and he gives all allies a buff. So he looks pretty solid overall. A really interesting unit that I'm quite interested to see how he performs overall. Obviously he's very restricted being a Ginyu Force unit, but for the most part he could be very interesting. He also raises allies attack and defense on his super attack effect, which is pretty interesting overall. So a very nice buff for this unit, obviously one that's going to bring it into the current meta, but yeah, we're going to take a look at just how well he does in a review video obviously later on, but for now let's talk about how you can get him. So as I mentioned, you have to finish Virtual Dokkan Ultimate Clash, or you're going to have to finish it a couple times because it's quite expensive. If you go to the Bubba shop and you scan across to the treasure side, you can come across Battlefield Mastery or Battlefield Memories, and basically you can trade these in. So you can see here is his EZA medal. You need to buy all 45 of these, so it's 675,000, which is quite expensive and basically equates to a couple runs. Not only that, but you also have to buy the actual unit itself, and you need to buy these Ultimate Clash medals. You're going to need 77 of these Ultimate Clash medals, so you're going to need to buy 77 of them in total, because you need the 70 and you need the 7 for his TUR Awakening. That's going to cost you a solid 231,000 battlefield mastery points, which is, yeah, a very decent amount. And then you're going to need to also pay for the actual unit himself. Now I suggest only buying 5 copies of Captain Ginyu. The reason being is you don't need any more than that, and those 5 copies are going to set you back 38,000. So in total, okay, it's just over 900,000 battlefield memories in total to get this guy. So you need to buy 5 copies of Ginyu, you need to buy 77 medals, and then you need to buy the 45 EZA medals. Now it's very important obviously to remember that 900,000 is probably almost about, just over 2 full runs of Battlefield or the Virtual Dokkan Ultimate Clash. So basically you need to obviously do it quite a bit. I've obviously returned back after doing this month's Virtual Dokkan Ultimate Clash, and I'm going to buy the medals now and EZA the Captain Ginyu. I suggest also to save yourself some Kais, that you also raise Captain Ginyu's super attack level using the Ginyu from the Ginyu Force event. He will count. You can use him to raise the SA of Ginyu while he's still in his Ginyu form, and then you can awaken him to an LR. As you can see, we did his EZA, very simple, just cost a lot of money. And now I'm going to raise his super attack level to 25. This is the only real way to raise the super attack level, since there are no other Ginyu Force Captain Ginyu units out there. So this is the only way, unfortunately, once he's hit SA 10, and then you can raise his SA to 25, and you've managed to fully EZA Captain Ginyu. who looks pretty solid. Is he worth the currency? We'll take a look and we'll see. Generally speaking, there's not much to spend them on other than LRs, so we'll see just how good Ginyu is, or the Ginyu Force unit is, and then we'll discuss whether it's worth it. But that's how you do it, so bye.